Good morning, one and all. Today we will deal with the transmission media. So we all know about the relevance of transmission media. What is the need of a transmission media in a computer networks? Yes, so the transmission media is required for transmitting the data from one system to another system. This transmission media is the physical device, or it can be a wireless network, which is used to transmit the data from the sender to the receiver. And the transmission media can be bounded or gated transmission media and unbounded or ungated transmission media. So in this topic, that is the bounded gated transmission media, we will be dealing with the different types of bounded transmission media, the physical contact or the transmission channel. Okay, so the what is bounded or gated transmission media? It is the transmission media in which the signals are confined to a specific path using wire or cable. So there will be a connection, which may be a cable connection or a wired connection between the sender and the receiver. The bounded transmission media can be of two types. They are the twisted pair cable and coaxial cable. Then we can see what is twisted pair cable. So twisted pair cable, it is very cheaper than others, and it is most commonly used since it is cheaper than others, and it is very light and can be easily installed. And by using the twisted pair cable, we can connect different types of network, and the frequency range of this twisted pair cable is between 0 to 3.5 kilohertz, and the attenuation is 0.2 dB per kilometer at the rate 1 kilohertz. And the certain delay will be occurred while we will be transmitting data across the cable, and that delay will be usually 50 microseconds per kilometer. And we can also place repeaters in between the cables to enhance the signal strength, and that repeaters can be placed between 2 kilometers. So within 2 kilometers we can place a repeater to enhance the signal so that it will be reached at the destination with full strength for traversing through the cable. So that is the case with twisted pair cable. And again, the twisted pair is of two types, that is unshielded twisted pair and shielded twisted pair. We can see an example of a unshielded twisted pair. This is how it look like. The only difference is in the physical appearance. The most common type of telecommunication when compared with shielded twisted pair cable consists of two conductors, typical and usually copper, and with its own color plastic insulator. So here we can see that each wire will be insulated with a plastic coating. Identification is the reason behind the color plastic insulation. So we need to identify these wires. That is why we will be using the colored plastic insulation. And the advantages of this shielded twisted pair cable is installation. It is very easy to install, it is flexible, cheap, and has high speed. And the drawbacks here is it is having very low bandwidth when compared with coaxial cable, and provides less protection from interference. And next we can see about shielded twisted pair cable. So this has a metallic foil or a braided mesh covering which encases each pair of insulated conductors. It has the same attenuation as that of unshielded twisted pair, and it is faster than unshielded and coaxial cable. And the electromagnetic noise penetration is prevented by the metal casing. Shielding also eliminates the crosstalk. So that is why it is more expensive than coaxial and unshielded twisted pair. This is how here we can see that there is an extra coating. Thus we have already seen that extra coating is what, to prevent it from crosstalk. So here we can see that the crosstalk thus can be avoided. And the advantages, this is also easy to install. It can be used for both analog and digital transmission, and the performance is very adequate, higher capacity, and it eliminates crosstalks. The disadvantages, it is very heavy since it requires additional coating, and it is difficult to manufacture. So that is the disadvantage. Next is the coaxial cable. Contains two conductors that are parallel to each other. Copper is used in the center conductor, which can be a solid wire or a standard one. It is surrounded by the PVC installation. Okay, so it is surrounded by the PVC installation, and outer metallic wrapping is used. This is the outer metallic wrapping. So this is used for what purpose? It is used for shield against the noise, and as the second conductor which completes the circuit. And outer conductor is encased by a jacket, and the outermost part is the plastic cover which protects the whole cable. So this is the whole appearance of a coaxial cable. And advantages is it has higher bandwidth, it is used for long distance since it has very high protection, and it has much higher noise immunity. Data transmission occurs without any distortion since it is having high noise immunity. And the disadvantage is that a single cable failure can fail the entire network, so difficult to install and expensive when compared with the twisted pair. If the shield is imperfect, it can lead to grounded loop. Next is the fiber optic cable. It is similar to coaxial cable. At the center is the glass core. Here you can see it as the center is the glass cladding, and which is through which the light propagates, and it is also surrounded by the glass cladding. Okay, so this, and the fiber has a bandwidth of about 2 gigabytes per second. And advantage is that it provides high transmission at very high speed. It is not affected by electromagnetic interference. It is used for transmitting both analog and digital signals. But the disadvantage is that it is very expensive and difficult to install. Maintenance is very expensive, and it does not allow complete routing of light signals. So, thank you.